All right, so listen, this was something that I saw online, and Meredith is looking at me sideways about it because it's not pleasant.
No.
All right, and I mean okay, so the first thing I noticed, I'm like, who out here made a diss record against Thanksgiving? Like, who beefing with? Like, who's beefing with Thanksgiving? I'm used to 50 being a troll and blah, blah. But all right, so YelloPain is somebody who did like a big record around voting, and he's always been socially conscious and everything else. And so when I saw him pop up with a post, I'm like, oh, let me check this out. And then I immediately was like, what? And so here's a little clip of it, because I'm not going to play it all, because it is very disturbing.
Yeah.
But this is a little bit.
Yeah, this is a cancellation. I know this is the time of the year where the family members get together, ain't it? Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, turkey better with the dressing, ain't it? Wonder if I put a little bit of blood on the turkey, would it elevate it? Huh? Bloody, bloody, bloody people are cold. Cut them, shoot them, burn them, leave them to suffer.
Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And the video is a lot. Like, the video is right. I mean, what did I see?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like, he acted out everything in the verbiage. I mean, and it's a lot. It's like you walk into somebody's house and you pick up kids.
Right.
And all these people are having their Thanksgiving meal.
And
he's dressed up like a pilgrim.
Yep.
And he's telling that story. And I'm okay. And okay, so when you walked in, the first thing you said was, okay.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. and right. But then you said, this for school.
Yeah.
This is not you were like, this is for school. This is not
I think it's
for
important
us to be explaining at Thanksgiving. And I'm like, I don't think he wants it explained at Thanksgiving. I think he's telling a story that apparently I was ignorant to the fact that there are Native Americans who go still to this day who go to Plymouth Rock to, memorialize the loss of what happened originally at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was the massacre that happened.
So, and we learned that in school, but somehow when he was talking about this, he was basically saying that we have now said, but wait, that was the old reason. That was what happened, but now we've made it about thanks, and we've made it about, being bountiful and family and
sure.
And when he was giving the explanation, I was like, this does feel like we've kind of like just
I think you forget.
gaslit the people who like it feels like we've gaslit the people who have suffered it and then made it something else.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just easier. Sometimes it feels better. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the truth and having a conversation. When you brought it up to me earlier, I was like, I don't know if I want to have this conversation on that day with so many different, like, great grandmas there and everything like that. I think it's important that you know our history and what happened. I think that's very important.
So he did this explanation afterwards, because I mean, again, I can't tell you that you won't be alarmed if you look at the video, and it's on his Instagram. It's YelloPain. It's just YelloPain, PAIN, and he has yellow hair, so it's very easy to find him. But it's pretty gory. Like, it's literally reenacting a current day Plymouth Rock situation.
Yeah, it's gory.
Grandma gets it. Little daughter gets it. Like, he's holding up a baby.
Yeah, I don't
what I mean?
want my kids seeing that.
Right. I mean, I don't think anybody, but I don't think that was for the kids. I think that was to catch the people, because it caught my attention, and I was like, whoa, what is this? Because I'm like, bro, what is wrong with you? But then when I listened, I'm like, oh, this is just very literal. All right. So he explained it this way also. Here's a little clip.
But why can't we just turn this from negative to a positive? Okay, well, we got Native Americans every year that on Thanksgiving Day show up to Plymouth Rock as a day of mourning. Like today, as we're celebrating and as we shifted this to, this is for our families, this is for our loved ones.
This was, I mean, it was a lot for me.
Yeah.
It was a lot for me. It was definitely more engaging than all of the stuff I tried to binge watch. Like, because this got my attention, where I was like, man, again, we know the story, or at least we remember some parts of it when we were taught it in schools, but it does feel like, the parades, the food, the shopping, the getting ready for, like you said, for Christmas, like all of this happiness that's around it. But there are people out there who suffered through that part that I think I'd be mad.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd be a little shook.
Out of the 813, they don't teach it being a massacre in school. It should be taught. My kids got the truth in elementary school, but it's different when you are Native American. I'm half Native and half Caribbean, and my family does not celebrate Thanksgiving at all.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know personally anybody who abstains from celebrating Thanksgiving.
Me either.
And that's why it shocked me so much, because I'm like, okay, I know the story. I learned the story. I went to school, but I don't have anybody in my immediate family or immediate friend circle or just people who I've come around. Working here, we've had 25, 26 years of people coming in and out of here. I've never had anybody say, man, y'all celebrating Thanksgiving? Ugh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Never.
I've never had it, but there are people out there who suffer through it, and I'm like, man, that my heart kind of breaks for that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Wait, I got somebody in the 407. Let's check in. Wild, hello.
Hello.
Hey, I think a lot of times we forget that they don't want us to know our history, and there's a lot of people you don't even know that you got Indian in you. So I look at it as, he trying to get the message. The delivery might have been a little bit strong, but it actually is a good thing. Cause I looked at it. Yeah, it kind of is, but me being a Marine, I'm used to that look. But it's just kind of, we don't get taught that. My kids don't have a clue about that. They don't even my oldest kid. They don't know nothing about the history of how Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that. They just know what we told them.
Yep.
Even the elf on the shelf.
which we're excited about because they just arrived today. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I got you. So you did look at the clip.
Yeah, I started following him like you, man. I follow you, Orlando. Oh. I was surprised when you said that. I know he ain't gonna bring this up right now.
Bruh, because listen, I was sitting here like Meredith. I saw this, and she's like, oh. Orlando, you want to? That's a lot for a Monday. I'm like, it is, but we just finished the holiday. Mm-hmm. Everybody had a great holiday. This would be the time to bring it up and say, "Yo, this happened." Mm-hmm. So that's what it is. I'm not trying to kill everybody's holiday, but I'm like, bro, it is something worth talking about.
Yeah, because they are never going to speak about it, and Indians don't say nothing. They got enough respect. It's sad that the Indians don't say nothing. They might feel that they can't say nothing because my granddaddy had Cherokee in him. And at the end of the day, I just look at it as, it's history. It ain't my history, but it's the past history of my family, but it's not mine.
But I think it's American history. So it's all, every bit of our history is all of our history. So I do appreciate it, fam. And I always thank you for your service. So I appreciate you. All right. I got calls coming in. Let's see here. And also, you're not supposed to use that term.
No, Native American. I was going to correct him, but
but that's something to think about as well, because that's insulting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because people were relegated to be originally from India, and that's why they came up with that name. But they're like, no, we're not from India. We're from here. It's Native American.
By the way, I mean, when I was in school, we learned about this. I wasn't in kindergarten, and they were talking about what really happened when we first came here and all that stuff. But as I got older, I remember learning about this later on, maybe like 4th or 5th grade, definitely in middle school. And, just learning about our history in general. I wasn't sheltered from any of this. I was fully aware.
This person says, my daughter told me happy Slaughter Day.
Yeah. How old is she? I wonder how old she is. She's probably.
Oh, she would have to write back. There are a lot of people who are writing in. The narrative of it being disastrous slaughter and taking land like hostile takeover is overrated. Settlers landed here and coexisted.
Yeah. Yep.
I've heard more of the opposite in my reading this weekend about it. Mm-hmm. So there are a lot of people who think that went a little bit less
It's
Nice.
important, I think, to educate your children. I mean, everybody's on a different maturity level, so just make sure that when you do have the conversation with them, that it's at the right stage of their life. But I'm telling you, like when I get together for Thanksgiving, there's already certain topics you try to avoid and stay away from when you're
Politics.
Oh my gosh, money, religion,
money,
all
politics,
that stuff.
yeah, religion.
Because everybody's so, I mean, everybody has their own opinion about it. So I'm not bringing this up in front of great grandma. And it's because I'm intentionally not trying to like ruffle any feathers.
This says we
wanna
did not
enjoy
learn
it.
about this in school, class of 84.
Oh, yeah. I definitely
Oh, and
did.
she wrote back, my daughter's 11.
Okay, yeah.
And she told me, happy slaughter day.
Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel right here.